veterans table setup. This is a piece of backer board with plexiglass. We have everything just broken down so we can get through as quickly as possible. Usually takes about, depending, maybe 3 minutes. So it's you got to be able to kind of compress everything down. But here's what we got. First, you want to offer them a lollipop, just like at the parades and stuff. Always a nice giveaway. But anyway, it's real easy. You just break it all down. You got Sons of Union Veterans. This is who we are. So who we are. We're the Sons of Union Veterans, where our motto is fraternity, charity, and loyalty. And that does pretty much sum up what we do and who we are. We're chartered by Congress in 1954. We are a nonprofit organization. We have 100% volunteers. We have 200 camps around the country, and we're 7,000 members strong. What we do is we do grave registration. We do headstone restoration. We preserve battlefields. We raise a lot of money with the luminaries every year. That goes to the Gettysburg Foundation, which is owned by the National Park Service. So we not only preserve Civil War battlefields, but all battlefields in all national parks. We preserve and dedicate monuments. We do Civil War education. We do GAR record keeping. We do preserve the GAR records, and we also do genealogy research, which pretty much brings us down to these two frames. This is our genealogy program, especially here with the Francine camp. If they fill this out, send it in. We absolutely free. We go through everything we have, from Ancestry.com to Fold3 to the National Park Service. We will search your bloodlines. I myself have many, many bloodlines. Most people have between 15 and 20 bloodlines that go up the pre-war era. So even though my name is Brian Sigmund, I'm not just a Sigmund. I am very much, just as much of a Sigmund as I am a Gimber, as I am a Lawley, as I am a Kitts, as I am a Goodman, as I am a Taylor. Like I said, there's a lot of bloodlines that go back to pre-war era, and as many as you can gather and send in, we start doing that research for you. This is great for people who haven't started their family tree or who have started their family tree, to elaborate on it. So we want to make sure that they take this with them. This is a genealogy program. It's absolutely free. Send it in. We'll do research for you, okay? It's one way that we give back to the public. It's one way we serve the community as a present. One of the things that we do to honor the fallen is we do headstone preservation. You can see the before and after of all the headstones. And this is our camp commander, Frank, and he's out there. There's Scott right there. And they're out there preserving these headstones. And you can sponsor these headstones. You know, they cost us money to bring these things back to life. So you can adopt a grave. For $10 each, you can make a headstone come back to life. So if you do 2 headstones, you receive a gift, and that's a mini ball. We have mini balls that have been dug up at Manassas. They're federal mini balls, 3 rings. And it's a nice gift for people who want to, say, sponsor a couple graves. So that's really good. So adopt a grave, adopt 2 graves. You receive a gift. You receive a mini ball, which is a really cool idea. And also with, if you adopt 4, you receive a cannon. Beautiful cannon. All metal construction. It's pretty nice. And the other thing that we have is a sponsor a brother. You know, the membership dues are only $35. Our brothers, they donate their time and their money because they believe in the cause. And all of our brothers are volunteers. So if you want to sponsor a brother, that will be greatly appreciated, because who is eligible for sponsorship? It's veterans. Anyone who is a veteran and you served in the military, brothers that are in health or financial crisis, or brothers that are at least 75 years of age. It's a good way to sponsor somebody who's the patriarch of society, or who is in financial or health crisis, or anyone who has served. So that's really good. Now, the other thing that they can do is not just sponsor a brother, but maybe, possibly, perhaps sponsor yourself, become a member. And we have applications here as well. So this is a way to very quickly and concisely go through everything that we're about, share some programs, and have some giveaways. You know, not only offer them a glass of water from cooler that we'll have, but offer them a lollipop in the beginning and let them go away with a genealogy program that they can fill out and send in, and we can start working on their family tree, or even give them an application if they're interested in joining. So this is one way that we can go, and we can go to recruitment events, and we can raise money for our efforts, and also raise awareness of who we are, because the Sons of Union Veterans, we don't just concentrate on the past. Okay, we do the past, we do the present, and we do the future. So that's one thing that we want to drive home to people. We're not just people living in the past here. We're people that we are serving the present, we are serving the future, and we're also honoring the past with things like Adopt a Grave. So this is a fantastic way to really get the word out, and a quick way to really just go through everything without wasting a lot of people's time. Because a lot of these events, there's a lot of things going on, and we don't want to take up their time. We want to be able to just, explain everything in one shot, and leave them going away with something where maybe they'll remember us. So I hope that was informative. I hope that's helpful.